AI doesn't lie, it guesses. And brand new research explains why your chatbot can sound confident and still be wrong. In plain English today, why AI hallucinates and what we can do about it. If we change how we test AI, we can change how it behaves. So when people say AI hallucination, they mean a confident, pleasurable answer that isn't true. It might invent a date, a source, or a feature that doesn't exist. These aren't spooky glitches. They are expected mistakes from the math and from the rules we use to grade models. AI's wild answers are normal. It's how the math and our tests push it to guess. So let's take an exam analogy. Think of an exam where blanks score 0 and wrong answers are also score 0. So if there is no penalty for guessing, then you guess. That's simple, and that explains a lot of AI's behavior. So why training makes guessing inventable? First, training. So models read huge libraries of text and learn to produce language that looks right. Under the hood, you can think of this like a giant yes or no test for every next token. Does this look valid or is it an error? And like any classifier, it will make mistakes. So easy pattern example, spelling. Greetings with double E looks right. Greetings with E and A looks wrong. The model learns that pattern and makes few mistakes. Hard pattern example, random facts, especially ones that appear once or not at all in the training data. If the training set barely mentions a specific birthday, a tiny company, or regulation, there isn't much signal. So when asked later, the model does actually what humans do on hard questions. It guesses. So plain English takeaway. If a fact barely exists in the data, the most fluent sounding sentence might still be wrong. That's not unexpected, it's statistics. Other mistake that comes from the model's representation, not missing facts. So, for example, a fun example, counting letters in a word can fail unless the model deliberately reasons step by step. That's a limitation of how text is chunked internally, not a moral choice. So we have two sources of errors, scarce facts and model shortcuts. So after training, we fine-tune models to be helpful and safe. But here's the twist. Most popular benchmarks grade answers as simply right or wrong. So if the model says, I don't know, it gets the same score as a wrong answer, 0. So what's the rational move when it's unsure? Guessing. On 0-1 grading, guessing beats honesty. But there is a simple fix. Add confidence targets and allow upstraining. In evaluations and training, tell the model only answer if you are above a confidence threshold. Otherwise say, I don't know. So make it concrete with numbers. If the confidence target is 50%, mistakes should carry a penalty of 1 point. If the target is 75%, mistakes lose 2 points. If the target is 90%, mistakes lose 9 points. Meanwhile, I don't know scores 0. Not negative, but not also positive. Under these rules, overconfident bluffing becomes expensive and honest uncertainty is safe. So this approach has a name actually, behavioral calibration. Teach the model to answer when it's sure and to abstain when it's not. What about tools that let the model search, like retrieval augmented generation, RAG? Search helps. It can surface real sources and reduce guessing. But if your benchmark still rewards guessing over I don't know, hallucinations will persist. Incentives matter. So, 3 practical things you can do right now. 1. Ask for sources when facts matter. If the tool can't show a source, treat the claim as unverified. 2. Invite uncertainty. Say this out loud to your AI. If you are not sure, say, I don't know. You are changing the scoring rule in the moment. 3. If you build or buy AI systems, update your evaluations. Reward careful answers over confident wrong ones. Add a confident target, allow I don't know, penalize overconfident mistakes. Change the test and you change the behavior. So, to sum up, AI hallucinations are not a mystery. They're a math problem and a measurement problem, and both can be improved. Fix the test and you'll see less guessing. So, if this helped, subscribe for clear explainers, AWS tutorials, developer tips, and focus sessions to help you actually ship. Tell me in the comments where you have seen AI guess and whether you'd accept I don't know when confidence is low. Thank you for your attention and see you next time. Bye bye.